This is your one and only FireSpark81 with your daily dose of video goodness, and welcome back to another informational Back for Blood video. Today, we're going to take a look at an absolutely ridiculous build. Let's get to it. All right, so essentially what I tried to do here was make a deck that was extremely strong and also allowed for unlimited ammo. So you just didn't have to worry about it. You could spam it as much as you want, and it was no big deal ever. So what we have is Ammo Stash. Silver bullets followed by Bounty Hunter. These two cancel each other out, so the 5 copper that you lose here, you make up here, and you end up in a 5 copper positive. Then we have Mag Coupler, Quick Kill, Wide Mouth Mag Well, Optics Enthusiast, Experienced EMT, Glass Cannon, Hydration Pack, Mag Carrier, Hyper-Focused, Reckless Strategy, Padded Suit, and Superior Cardio. Let's take a second and talk about all of these, why I chose them, and then I will show you this build in action in veteran mode. So first off, we have Ammo Stash. That is the key to this, and that is what I kind of built the deck around. I wanted to be able to have unlimited ammo, and that allows for that. But in most cases, your secondary is rather weak compared to your main weapon. Everything else that we have boosts how much damage your secondary can do. So that's part of where Silver Bullets comes into play, because that gives us 10% bullet damage and 150% bullet penetration, which allows us to shoot one bullet and shoot through multiple targets. Then we have Bounty Hunter, of course, in order to cancel out the copper loss here. One downfall we have to this is that we reload much slower, and that sucks because all of your secondary weapons usually have smaller magazines, or the ones that do have a little bit more than, 6 or 8 or whatever, blow through the magazine really quick. So we need to be able to reload fast in order to make this card worthwhile. So that's where we have the 50% increase in reload speed comes into play with the Mag Coupler. Now we sacrifice the ability to aim down sights, but that's no big deal because we correct that later. And one of the ways we correct that is with Quick Kill, which increases our accuracy. So we don't really need to aim down sights because we already are extremely accurate. And then we further increase our reload speed with Magwell, which gives us an additional 30% reload speed. And then we further increase our accuracy, once again, with Optics Enthusiast, another 30%. This causes us to have insane accuracy, like absolutely insane. You don't even miss aiming down sights. Then we have Experienced EMT and Glass Cannon. The reason we have these and in this order is because we get the bonus first, followed by the negative. Now, we didn't do that up here with this setup because you will get this by default, and then you should be able to select these two back to back. With this one, you're going to have to pick one, so you want to pick this one first and then this one, because this one is going to further increase our damage, but it's going to remove 30% of our health. Once we heal, we get all of that back, well, a majority of that back, and we only end up losing 10% of our health, which isn't that big of a deal because then later on, we can also pick up Hydration Pack, which gives us an additional 25 health. We lose 15% of our ammo capacity, but we have unlimited ammo, so it doesn't really matter. Next up, we have Mag Carrier, which increases our ammo capacity, but that doesn't matter at all. We are simply after that 10% increased damage with pistols and SMGs. Then we have Hyper Focus, which gives us 50% increased damage to weak spots, and we lose 75% of ADS move speed, but we can't aim down sights anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This is just a total positive for us. Then we have Reckless Strategy, more increased weak spot damage. We lose some damage resistance, but we make up for the damage resistance we lose with Padded Suit. So if you're having issues with taking a lot of damage, you can use the Padded Suit, and then we fix our stamina with Superior Cardio. Now, in most cases, you're not going to get to these last two, and that's fine. The deck works perfectly fine with all of these, and you won't really notice too much issues with stamina or anything like that. So when it comes time to pick your cleaner, you want to choose Jim. The reason we're choosing Jim, and this is very important, is because he starts with the Magnum. The Magnum already hits like a freaking Mack truck, and then on top of that, he also increases the team weak spot damage by 10%. This aim down sights is completely wasted, but it does not matter. It's just one of those moot things that you got to sacrifice. The other bonus that he gets is precision kills grant him 2.5% stacking damage until he takes damage. This is big because you can stack that up. It only stacks to 10. It should tell you here it only stacks to 10, but it doesn't. It only stacks to 10, but you can get that just by getting headshots on normal Ridden. So with this demonstration, I'm going to be able to show you what this build looks like with everything except the padded suit and the cardio. We're going to skip those. So here's what we have. We have the ammo stash, silver bullets, bounty hunter, mag coupler, quick kill, wide mouth magwell, optics enthusiast, the experience EMT, glass cannon, hydration pack, mag carrier, hyper-focused, and the reckless strategy. So the gun that he starts with is really strong, and I'm going to show you how strong that is. We're going to pick up this M4 carbine here, which is a blue, right? And we're going to take a look here. The power level on his Magnum is 75. We haven't even done anything to it, and it's 75. This M4 carbine is 74. So it's got one higher firepower than a blue M4 carbine. We take a look at this Uzi. It's a blue Uzi, 72. Now, the sniper rifle is a different story, but the sniper rifle fires slow and it's made for sniping. And from my experience in this game, that doesn't always work out the best. I find it kind of difficult. Some of you may have teams that are built around allowing, to have a sniper or what have you. But if you're just kind of running solo or running with the bots, I find that it never really works out. We take a look at the shotgun. Shotgun's also pretty strong at 90. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you have your secondary selected. You want to come over to the shop and see what they got, because they could have things that are going to further improve that starting sidearm. So we're going to grab this one because this reduces recoil, gives move speed while firing, and we are also going to grab the additional bullet stumble. Now, this is always random, so you can get stuff that could actually just straight up increase firepower even more, or all kinds of other stuff. But if you take a look here, this actually did give us additional firepower. If we back out and take a look, we're now at 83 compared to the 74 of an unmodified M4 carbine. That is blue. This is a white Magnum. Now, this is even better if you manage to find a Desert Eagle. The Desert Eagles are crazy strong and they use sniper ammo and they hit like freaking trucks. But that's a situation where it's just RNG if it's in your favor or not. Another thing you need to make sure you do is buy a bandage right from the get-go, and then we are also going to just fill up our other stuff here. Buy whatever you're comfortable with, but you definitely want a bandage. You're going to open up the door and you're just going to go out here and run into a Ridden real quick, let it hit you once and then run away. The reason we're doing this is because we're going to go ahead and we're going to use that bandage. If you look at our health, we're at 108. We're going to use this bandage, fill up. Now we're at 130. And then we can just buy another bandage. So now we're starting this match at 130 health. We're absolutely buff and we're ready to start shooting things. Now, you can start stacking your increased damage relatively early by getting headshots. Now, look at our accuracy here when we move. If we stop moving, we can nail headshots like that. And you can tell I got a headshot because we got that little explosion or bursty looking symbol down there. That is our damage bonus. You can see that showed up. So for normal Ridden, their weak spot or whatever to get that is headshots. All you got to do, just get headshots. That's a precision kill. There you go. Another one. Another one. We're already up to 4. And remember, that's 2.5% increased damage per stack that we have. Now let's take a quick look at that reload speed. We're going to shoot that guy. We're going to shoot. I'm not even going for headshots here. We're going to waste our ammo. Look how quick we reload. So you won't even really miss only having the limited capacity and ammo that we have because you really reload so quickly. Okay, well, I planned to show you something there to demonstrate something, but of course the bots just completely screwed it up. So let's try this again. We did take a hit, so we have to restack our damage, but we should be all right. I want to show you how much damage we actually do to something when we hit it. There we go. We just two-shot that guy. 2 shots to his weak spot, and he's instantly dead. And that is the case with most of the targets, or most of the mutated Ridden. One thing that's really fun about this build is you can snipe with this build with a pistol and without aiming down sights. I'll attempt to show you here. So we got some guys kind of far that way. You can see there, we're just headshot after headshot after headshot, and we're not having any issues at all. And we are at our full 10 stacks of our increased damage already. Now, I'd really like to show you, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but some of the bigger Ridden, and now that we've triggered the birds, we may actually be able to show you here. But it's good that we triggered the birds because I can also show you how strong this build is. So we're going to attempt to do that, try to talk at the same time. While doing that, we need to shoot that guy back there. And you can see he went down pretty quickly. And we got a Shrieker up there. he went down pretty quickly. Now, keep in mind, the bots are doing some of the work here. It's kind of impossible for me to show you unless I get a team of people just to play with me so I can show you this without them fighting, but you can pretty much solo all of this content with this build. All right, here we go. So we got a big guy right here, and we're gonna let him grab, and we're gonna shoot him. Yeah, look how quick he went down. And we got 10 copper out of that. So pretty good altogether. So yeah, and you don't even have to really like play safe. You're pretty strong to run into large groups, and if anything happens where you need to break out your primary, you can. But you see that we're not getting too much difference in gameplay out of using or between using the primary or using our secondary. We can kill this guy relatively quickly. There you go. We got a big guy up here trying to grab me. He's dead. And I mean, it's pretty much the same experience. It's honestly a pretty broken build because you can run around with unlimited ammo, snipe stuff, and have dang near the same experience. And you can tell we're still at 10 stacks, so I haven't even taken a hit yet. We're just playing along here. Let's see if we can shoot this guy in his arm a couple times. Oh wait, he's the face one, so we're gonna run.
In the head.
There we go, and he's dead. Now, once again, obviously the bots were shooting him, but we are putting out a lot of firepower and helping them kill things. So yeah, that's the build. Have you run something similar to this? Will this be your first time running this build? Do you think it's something that you would be interested in running? Do you like it? Let me know all that stuff down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's see. I'm interested to hear what other people think about this build. I've been working on it for a few days now, and I like it. And you'll notice as well that we don't even need to get headshots here. We can one-shot Ridden. I'm just shooting them in the chest. That's how much firepower we have. So it's pretty good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. Do you like it? Is it something you're interested in trying out? Are you just totally against using the secondaries because they don't have auto fire and you have to keep clicking your mouse button? Do you already run something like this and use a macro? Because you could just macro this to make it auto or semi-auto. Yeah. All right, we're gonna wrap it up there. I've rambled long enough. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful, if you found it informational, consider hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload other videos. And I don't just cover this game, I cover all kinds of different games, so you never know when I'm going to be covering a game that you may be playing. All right, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. I wanna give an absolutely massive shout out and thank you to my supporters on Patreon for making this episode possible. Y'all are absolutely amazing people. If you would like to join my elite crew of Patreon supporters, please check out the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you're shy, you don't like to comment, just hit that thumbs up button and show your support. Until next time, thanks for watching.